Hello YouTube, this is Ryan, the Habitual Line Stepper, back at you with another video. I hope that you are well. I hope you are at peace. If you're not at peace, I hope you're actively, aggressively, and diligently pursuing your peace. Peace over everything. As you can see, guys, it's real dark. It's early morning. I'm getting ready to head to the gym. I don't miss. It is one of those things that I need in my life. Not that I want, that I need. It's about self-development. But the purpose of this video is I want to talk about life and how unfair life is. Life is going to throw things at you to test who you are. Life is a series of choices. I'm going to make a video on that. But life is not fair. You're going to have people who are going to betray you. You're going to have people who don't like you. You're going to have circumstances beyond your control that's going to happen to you. You're going to have certain physical challenges as you get through this life. Some of us are unfortunate. They're born with certain physical ailments or diseases, and through no fault of their own, you're gonna deal with something, is what I'm saying, in this life. And it's not fair. You can do everything right in this life, and still things not turn out right. Still bad things are going to happen. Still the results that you planned for are never going to come to fruition. And that is why I say you have to put yourself in a situation. It's about positioning in this life. You have to put yourself in a situation where good things can happen. Doesn't mean it will happen. But it's about positioning. And it's also about pivoting. Sometimes you have to change course and find a different destination that can be better than the original destination that you wanted. I do believe everything that you necessarily shoot for is not necessarily what your destiny is. I do believe you can position yourself to be placed in an area where your destiny can be realized. But the fact is, there's no certainties in this life. There is none. And you have to understand that it will keep you sane. It will keep you grounded, knowing, okay, I'm doing all these things, but to what end? Am I putting myself in the best situation? That's why I say peace is over everything. You want to put yourself in tested situations, because that's what life is about. It's about a series of choices that you have to make, of getting out of your comfort zone in order to get to where you would like to be. Although there is no guarantees, the one guarantee is if you do nothing, you will wind up in a place where you do not want to be. That's guaranteed. Acting is a form of courage. To actively go after what you want is courage. You do not want to be in a situation where you are inactive and you just let the world dictate what happens to you. You make those choices. You can set the table. Now, at the end of the day, as far as I know, you get one crack at this thing called life. Here, you might as well be in the best position you possibly can be in. You might as well be happy. You might as well pursue those things that are going to enrich your life. Be a good person, be a quality person, be a thinking person, be a strategic person. And everything you do should revolve around peace. At least for me it does. Because that's what sustains me. That's what keeps me even. Knowing that I have done everything I can do provides me with peace. Those things I can't control, I don't worry about those things because I can't worry about those things. So, folks, this is a short video, but I do want to do a video on series of choices, how life is a series of choices. But don't give up on your dreams and your aspirations, your goals. Just realize that you have to be aware that life is going to do what it does. And it's not necessarily to crush you, but it's to break those things in you that are weak, and those belief systems or that way of thinking. Is giving you opportunity to adjust, because we don't come into this world knowing everything, and you will not leave this world knowing everything. But along the way, there's things that you learned that are wrong, and there's things out there still to be learned. So with that being said, folks, I'm gonna head to this gym. I want you to pursue your peace. I want you folks to realize the full potential of your lives. And again, peace over everything, because peace is everything. Until next time, this is Habitual Line Stepper. Peace.